Hey, this is Jeremy of Strength in Numbers, and I want to show you how I save up to $200 on every set of tires that I buy. Okay, so there's a few different parts to this, but whenever I'm ready to buy tires, this is the first thing that I do. I go to TireRack.com. Now, very important, I do not buy the tires from Tire Rack, but here's how we do the process. So first the Tire Rack, I select my make and model. So I've got a Honda, and for me it's a 2002 Honda Civic. Where is it? Civic EX sedan. There it is. That's mine. Okay, and then we type in zip code to get the right pricing. Tell them I'm searching for tires, and then all I do is hit view results. Now what this is going to do is it's going to show me the tire size for my car. Here it comes, 185/6515. Yep, that's right, that's mine. I click on that, and then it's going to load all the tires that fit my car. Now when I start looking through these tires, I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to sort them not by performance category, but I'm going to instead sort them by average customer review. So I'm just simply going to click on this button here, and I'm going to change it to consumers highest rated. And that's going to resort all of the options, and it's going to put the one that's rated the best at the top. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to performance category on the left, and I'm going to get rid of all the winter and snow tires. I'm just going to have all season tires only. And the reason for that is I don't want to have to pay someone throughout the year to switch tires. I want to have good quality tires that can drive well in the snow. Now, if you got a 4x4 or a big old truck or something, maybe that's a little different for you. Most consumers, this is going to fit their needs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at 2 or 3 of the options from this list. I'm not going to look at everything in the list. That's why I want to sort it by average consumers rated, or whatever the term is, consumers highest rated. And I'm going to look at the best of the best and find economical options. So right now, the best seller in the best rated, other than Michelin, is $80.50 a tire, and the next runner-up is $92 a tire. Well, why would I pay $12 more for a tire that's not as good as the other one, right? So I'm going to look at a few different ones. Here's a General for $67.69. Maybe that's better, and it's a bestseller too. So I'll go and I'll look at 2 or 3, and all I do is I simply click on the name of the tire, and they'll load the page for that tire, and it'll give me all the specifics on this tire. And really, I'm only looking for a couple key things. Number one, what's the warranty? Well, this is a 90,000 mile warranty tire. So I'm going to look at that and determine what's the warranty, is it good or not. And then I'm going to scroll down here, not drive down, and I'm going to look at any little reviews they've got. Sometimes they have a video here, sometimes they don't. So in this case they do. I'll watch just the portion of that video that's for these tires. They usually review 4 tires in a video or something like that. But the real cream of the crop is here in the ratings and reviews. And I'm going to look here based on 2.8 million miles reported on these tires. This is ranking 1 out of 19 different tires that could fit my car, and it's the 100% the best tire in its class. And people are saying, would you recommend it? Yes, 8.1 out of a scale of 10 would rate this, would recommend this. 9.1 wet performance, 9.1 dry performance, 8.1 winter snow performance, and so on. And I can expand these and see even more numbers and so on. And to see which is snow, which is ice versus deep snow, light snow, all that stuff. But they also give you that color coding. So if it's any kind of green, you're good. When it gets below the 8 mark, it gets yellow and then red and so on. So I can see, yeah, these are really good tires. And that's probably the ones I'm going to go for. But I can even read reviews here from other drivers with the vehicle that they're driving, how many miles they've driven, and what they might want to say. I usually just look at this section. I don't even look at what they've written. So real quickly, I'm just looking into the tire, looking at warranty, looking at rating and review, and that's it. And I'll look at 2 or 3 of those and figure out which tire I want to shop for. And that's step 1. Step 2 is we start price comparing, because what happens is when you buy these tires locally, if you print out that page I was just on for that tire and you walk into the tire shop, wherever you're buying them from, and show them, they will price match that, but they're going to need a printed copy of it. And so I'll do my research beforehand. So with these tires, the Continental True Contact we just looked at, I just bought those. And here's the research I did, reading off my paper notes from that time. In fact, you can see it right here, my scribbles. You know, I called around Continental True Contact. I called Pep Boys, Town Fair Tire, which may or may not be in your area, and I called Firestone just to see if they carried them. And wouldn't you know, these Tire Rack tires at the time were $82.35, not $80.50 per tire. and then it was $9.59 to ship, which I clicked the see shipping cost, put in my zip code, and it told me that. So $9.59 per tire to ship them, plus I'd have to pay sales tax. Okay. Then that would mean if I bought them from Tire Rack, I'd still have to take them to a shop and pay for mounting and balancing, which is the number one and number two reason why I don't buy them from Tire Rack, but I use them for price comparison. So I said, okay, even if I had to pay for the tires and the shipping, it'd be $391.11 with my tax for these tires from Tire Rack. So let's see what the competitors say. Well, Pep Boys, for mounting and balancing and the tires and tax and everything, was $505.29. Downfair Tire was $488.78, and Firestone was $446. So I looked at that and said, $446 versus $391. I'm not sure that's worth haggling over for $50 because they're providing the mounting and balancing, whereas the Tire Rack situation, I'd have to pay for that. I don't think I'm going to get mounting and balancing for less than $50 for 4 tires. So I decided to go with that option. And once I went with that option, I found out after the fact through Tire Rack telling me that there was at that time a $70 rebate available if you bought a set of 4 tires, Continental tires, including these 3 contacts. So I called Continental and verified that that would apply no matter where I bought the tires from. Went and bought the tires from Firestone, still got the rebate. So net, I paid $376 for these tires when I would have paid $505 at Pep Boys. So those are my tips for how to save a tremendous amount of money on your tires when you need to buy them. And you may be getting ready to buy them right now. So I want to make sure that I share this with you. This is Jeremy with Strength in Numbers, helping you keep your wallet heavy and your heart light.